Alright, what's going on, everyone? Good evening. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. And I have some information to update here as we begin. Surprise, surprise. So you guys weren't expecting this. But Kat was actually sitting next to me the whole time.
Yep.
She was here the whole time. She heard everything you guys said. Every little dirty thing you said, she heard. So now you're all in trouble. Now I screwed up this. Hold on. I've got to update this leaderboard, guys.
Oh my god.
Hold on. The stream chat's erupting in chaos right now because people did not expect that Kat would be on tonight's stream. People are going wild. They're going crazy. They're ripping.
The fuck?
They're tearing their shirts off.
Everything.
They're going. Oh, this is too big. Shit.
I
Oh
can't
God!
even read all the freaking.
I can't see because I'm trying to fix the freaking stream. Oh God! What did I do? Is it fitting? All right, it kind of fits.
So much stuff. I can't read it all.
All right, I'll read it in a second. Well, I'll try to read it in a second. Right now, here we go. I resized it. Good. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special stream. People have been asking for me to do more kind of just talking with you guys and hanging out with you guys kind of streams. So I decided to do one tonight. And neither of us had anything to do tonight. So Kat is here live on the stream to join us as well and talk with all of you. And I'm sure many, 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 many people will be interacting with us in just a moment. But I got some shout-outs here to do. So let's go ahead. Oh my God, look at all these things to read.
Yeah, it's too much. I can't read it. I was trying to read it. And...
Let's read what some people said here. We had Nick tip me $1. He said, I think it's the other way around. Cutscenes of the game and Ratchet and Clank were taken from the movie. The movie itself is good. He's talking about the Ratchet and Clank movie, which tanked. We were talking about that on the pre-stream. Sonic Fighter cheered. He says, do you want NBA 2K19? No, I don't. Norville Shaky Rogers cheered. He says, you were so coy about the intention of the stream that I think a lot of us were expecting Kat to maybe be on it. My mom cheers. Said, it's my first time seeing you. Nice to meet you. I would like to say, would you like to say hi to me too? Woomy says, I knew it was not a pillow beside you. Kat, make sure your boy Phil here puts the seat down when he does #1. There you go.
Okay.
Kate cheered and said, hi, Kat. It's nice to meet another Kat on the stream. Yes, she's Kate. Your Kat. She's Kate. She's a regular viewer. And, of course, we got a troll. Someone trying to pretend to be my ex-girlfriend. The first troll of the night. So we'll ignore that. Shout out to Fallen1570 who just resubbed for the 9th month in a row. Thank you very much. All right, very nice. The trolls will arrive shortly. Trust me. Right now, here's what happened, because we were talking about this before we started tonight's stream. So here's what happened. During the pre-stream, you get a handful of them who sit here in the stream idly just listening. Gee, will Phil say something wrong? Can we get him in trouble, right? And then they're like, well, when that stream goes live, we'll start recording. So they went to hit record, and as they were hitting record, they saw Kat, and they went crazy. Oh, I got a message on my friends. Oh, I'm going to tell everyone to get to the stream. Cat's on the stream, Cat's on the stream. So, there you go. They'll be here shortly, I'm sure, if they're not here already. Anyway, so there we go, guys. Everyone's going nuts. Let's see here what people have to say. My hair is sticking straight up. I brushed it before we started, and now it's just sticking up again. There's nothing I can do about it. Fallen did a 100-bit cheer and asks, how is our night going? I would say our night's going all right.
Pretty good,
right.
yeah.
Had a good dinner. You made a new kind of dinner tonight. Mexican lasagna.
Yeah.
You might say, what the heck? Why don't you tell everyone what Mexican lasagna is?
It wasn't anything that special. I mean, it's just...
Oh my God, she's humble.
No.
She's humble and she doesn't want to say. So she made this. I thought it was weird. It sounded weird to me. But what it is like the ingredients you would think of lasagna, right? Cheese, veggies, sauce, meat, you know, and some kind of starch. Only it's a Mexican ingredient. So instead of, say, for example, using ground beef, you use ground turkey. Instead of using actual pasta, you use tortillas. Instead of using Italian-style sauce, you use a Mexican-flavored, like enchilada sauce. You use the Mexican-style roasted tomatoes, some peppers, right? Some kind of peppers were in there. So it ended up being really good. Like, it was really good. It was filling, and it was actually... what?
They said it's not a real Mexican dish.
It's not a real Mexican dish. It's not. It's not real Mexican. You're right. It's not. Yeah. Mexicans don't eat lasagna.
That's true.
You guys are right. It's not a real Mexican dish.
It can't be. There's no way.
Let's see. Shout out to Woomy. She has a question for Kat. Oh, here we go. How does it feel knowing that your boy Phil lost to a squid today?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yola Dobber cheers says, I love you, Kat. See, people love you. You've only been on the stream for, you know.
But how do I know it's not a troll? because there's already trolls in there. They're like, oh, you're like making fun of my eyeshadow or something.
Of course. Well,
I don't
just
care.
to be
Not
expected.
that I don't care. It's not like I'm offended. Like I just don't care. I just think it's stupid. You know.
No,
like,
YOLO Doppler is a stream regular. He's a weirdo, but he's a stream regular. So there you go. CoinTel Pro did a 25-bit cheer. Thank you, CoinTel Pro, for the 400 Kappa faces that you posted in the stream chat along with that cheer. Appreciate that. All right. Look at that. Someone, Anonysaurus Rex says you look like Jennifer Garner.
Oh, well, thank you
Jennifer
for
Garner.
being nice and
Yes.
saying a nice thing. It's nice to actually hear nice things from people instead of just like, you look like, just like, you know, insults, obviously.
Right.
So.
Johnny Saurus Rex cheered. He said, Kaz says he wants to be Cat's friend. Timbo Slice cheered. He says, that sounds amazingly good. Ice14 cheered. He says, I enjoyed your stream a few days back tackling depression. It is such a hot button and issue these days. I recall you talking about it in a pre-stream and said that you didn't have depression anymore. No, that's not true. Never did I say I don't have depression anymore. What it is, depression is something that is, it comes and goes. You may be having a great day, and then all of a sudden, wham, you'll get hit by it out of nowhere. And even though there's absolutely no reason to feel bad, you'll feel like shit. So in particular, probably was, no, I wasn't depressed that day is probably what I was saying. So, but no, depression does not permanently go away. At least in my experience, you know, it's never gone away. So, Jay Kramer cheered. He says, blink twice if you need rescuing. So there you go. There's the troll message. Obviously, you've been my captive since February, right?
It's
what
true.
I did is I had a
true.
lasso and I threw it across the United States and I lassoed her and I slowly pulled her across the contiguous United States until she arrived in Washington, and she's been tied up in my house since then, obviously.
Yep.
She's not actually a willing, you know, resident here in the house. Stupidity. Okay. Let's see here. Norville Shaggy Rogers cheered. He said, when are we going to see you do co-op? Boy, I screwed that up. Let's say that again. When are we going to see you two do co-op? And I guess the answer there would really be when we find a game together that we want to play together, right? That's something that we both feel we'd be interested in. There have been a couple games that we talked about, but it hasn't been a thing that's like, wow, that's something definitely co-op that we'd be interested in doing.
Just maybe.
Yeah, there've been a couple that are like maybes, but nothing, you know, nothing huge that's been bowling us over. It's like, wow, that sounds like a great co-op opportunity for us. So, there you go. Xbox One is garbage, tipped $1 and says Luke Cage Season 2 thoughts. I never saw Luke Cage Season 1, so you're definitely asking the wrong person that question. Kula cheered and said, nice seeing you, Happy Phil. Wish you and Kat the best. Thank you very much, Kula. We got a nice positive message. How nice. Emperor Swaggins cheered 50 bits and said, hello, Kat. I am the Emperor of the chat. I would like to know the top 3 games that you're looking forward to that were shown at E3. So there you go. Would you like to answer that question? The 3 games at E3 that you liked?
I wish more of them had dates. Like, they all said, like, 2019, but they didn't have, like, dates. But, I don't remember the name of it, but the new game that From Software is coming out with. Do you remember?
Sekiro, I believe.
Yeah.
Either Sekiro or Sekiro.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Like, I really like Assassin's Creed, but I can't say that I'm, like, overly excited for... what is it called? Odyssey. Because it just looks like the same as Origins. And I mean, I liked Origins, but it's just, if it's gonna be like the same thing, it's not that exciting. But trying to think of what other games they announced. That I can't remember any of the names. That ninja game.
Ghost of Tsushima?
That one. That one looked freaking awesome. And then Rage 2. Rage 2 looked pretty cool. And there were a bunch of other ones, like the new Dune game and stuff like that. But
okay. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kate, who says, I better treat Kat right or she's going to kick my ass. Can you attest, have I treated you right? What do you
Never.
think? Never? I'm an awful person?
You're an awful person.
The rumors are true, guys. What can I say? That's why she's here, right? Because, I mistreat her constantly. Woomy cheers. ESPN is here. Act sober. I have no idea what that means.
What?
Coral Guy just cheered and said, is Kat a Stranger Things fan? I don't think you've ever saw Stranger Things, right?
No, I was gonna watch. I mean, I guess I should probably watch it, but I just never did. I never got into it, so.
It's not a scary show. It's kind of just like a sci-fi.
Yeah, I know it's popular.
It's cool. If you like throwback stuff from the 80s, a lot of like 80s style references and stuff from that era. So.
Yeah.
Ice14 cheered again and said, What rank are you in Overwatch, and who do you play the most, Kat?
Well, who do I play the most? Let's say that first, because my rank in Overwatch kind of sucks right now, but,
That's because you're not playing it consistently.
That's because I'm not playing it consistently.
You used to have a good rank.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've been trying out a bunch of different characters. Like I really like I used to play Symmetra all the time, but then I kind of like went away from that and started playing, like I just play a lot of support characters. And I'm trying to think who else I play them. I like Diva. Like I played her a lot too. But and then I can't remember that new character's name. I seriously can't remember anything.
Yeah, because you haven't played it much recently. You know, things change when, you know, you move across the country, and now, you know, I've told you guys about our schedule, how crazy it is. Like, Kat is already out the door working when I wake up.
Pretty much.
And then I'm working all day. She comes home usually around the end of my stream. Then we're cooking and eating. And then at night, we each have to, you know, usually I'm streaming, she's doing stuff, you know, going to the gym or doing stuff. And then at night, it's time to go to sleep, you know. It's like, where is there time during the day to do stuff anymore? It's crazy how fast, you know, time flies, so. Straight Cash Homie did 100-bit series, a Super Mario World retro playthrough together. Well, the thing is, Super Mario World is not two-player. You can play, but you take turns, right? So, I mean, we could eventually, if, you know, if that's something that we ever wanted to do, you know, retro playthroughs, I guess, rather than waiting for new games, but...
Could, I mean...
It's kind of like we said, it's like we're not dying to do co-op stuff because there hasn't been anything that's blown us away to the point where, like, wow, we definitely need to do this game that's catered towards couples co-op or something, right? There hasn't been anything like that.
I wish there was something like that, but there's not really, you know?
Alright, we've got a troll cheer that I'm not going to read, because the guy's stupid, and he thought that I was going to read that. Okay. Jay Kramer says that you blinked twice. You blinked twice when I turned away, so you need help, apparently. Gotta send in the SWAT team. Johnny Source Rex cheered. He says, hey, how are you liking Arrested Development? I watched it last night. I watched it for maybe 2 hours, so I probably saw 6 episodes. Like I said, it's good, but it's also kind of weird. Sometimes it's really funny, and other times I think it misses the mark. But what's cool about that show is the people who are on that show are people who I've now seen in other shows like Archer. A lot of the cast of Archer are from Arrested Development, and also Will Arnett is the main character of BoJack Horseman, which I watched on Netflix. So it's kind of like weird that I hear voice actors and people who've been in other stuff all in this one show together. God, Michael, what's his name? Michael Cera is a kid. He's young as hell on this show, you know? He's like a teenager. So think about how old the show was when it started, right? Alright, so but anyway, I guess I'm liking the show so far. Holy Mill Tank cheered. He said, Kat, can you do a Cooking with the Cat in real life stream and teach us recipes? That would be awesome. What do you think? Are you going to start a live cooking show for people on the internet? Is this what you aspire to be an internet chef? Is this true?
Yes, because I'm sure people want to see that.
He does. What was his name?
Maybe he does.
Holy Mill Tank wants it. He wants a live cooking show immediately.
Everybody else just wants to make fun of me, so I'm not going to do it.
Well, I mean, there's a group of people who want to make fun of both of us, but I don't think that's, you know, there are people, well-intentioned people out there who actually would be interested in seeing you do stuff outside of being just the dickhead trolls who are going to be dickhead trolls no matter what.
Yeah.
So. Let's see here. Tommy Provolone. What a name. Tommy Provolone cheered and he says, Tommy Provolone here. What #1 feature would it take to get you and your girl to visit my Italian restaurant in New Jersey? You need to make the world's largest pizza. If you could make a pizza that's the size of this room, then maybe we consider coming to New Jersey to try it. How about that?
All right. Sounds good to me.
And it has to be real East Coast pizza. None of this flatbread, crispy crust crap that they got out here on the West Coast. These freaking health freaks. We hate the pizza out here. We want real freaking pizza.
Some pizza is good out here.
It depends. It depends on where you go. It's not the common stuff out here is terrible. So, Cointel Pro did 100 cheer and said, "How do you feel about Ultra Lounge?" I don't even know what that is. What the hell's Ultra Lounge?
I don't know.
I never heard of it. Right?
I don't know.
All right. Kula cheered and says, "Phil, in a 1 versus 1 in a game, would you let Kat win? I never let my girlfriend win."
What?
Yes, because you know. It's so serious when you play your significant other in a video game. You absolutely, you know, if I were to beat Kat, she would be so angry at me for the rest of my life. She would never never forgive me for beating her in a game. And if you ever beat me in a game, that would be it. That would be the end of it. What a silly question. Billy Dancer's asking personal questions about depression, and we're not going to get into that tonight. It's not that kind of stream, dude.
Oh, okay.
MTC Dude cheered. He says, has Kat tried Reese's Sticks?
What?
Shout out to Recon from California who says they don't have them there. Have you tried Reese's Sticks?
Just random questions.
Do you like Reese's Sticks?
I guess I've had them before.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time.
Are they the sticks that they're kind of like Kit Kats, but they're with peanut butter and chocolate instead?
I believe so.
And they're like long. I think I've had those before too.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean,
someone asked me that question the other day too about Reese's Sticks. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Xbox One is garbage. Tipped $1 and asked, do you game share with her so you only have to pay for the game once, or do you both buy them separate? Well, when it comes to recent releases, we've only had one game that we've both played, and that game was God of War.
Oh yeah.
Everything else that I've played, she has not played. Because Kat is very reserved with what she plays. She doesn't want to spend money on a game that isn't necessarily a great game.
Yeah.
But no, like, that's the only game we've even played that was the same game. So it wasn't even an opportunity where, like, you know, game share with a play. Plus, there were days when we were playing at the same time, in which case you can't do that, right? I think it's game share. I believe only one person can be playing at the same time. I could be wrong there. I'm not too familiar with the feature. But no. If you guys know more about game share and want to share information about it, I'm all ears. I don't know how it works. I've never really done it. Maybe we could share games. I have no idea. Okay. Straight Cash Homie cheered and said more GameCube streams. It depends. Like coming up, Simpsons Hit and Run, which is a playthrough I'm doing for the summer. I may indeed be playing it on the GameCube. So we'll see. But, you know, it all depends on if there's GameCube games people want to see, right? Anonymosaurus Rex cheered. He says, Derek Love Lemur says, hey, Kat, I love your headband. I'm going to buy one for myself, just joshing your toast. Sonic Fighter cheered. He says, how about Lego The Incredibles? No, I have no desire to play Lego games anymore. I'm serious. If anything, the last one that I played that was all glitched and fucked up, that was the last straw for me, and I'm done with that stuff. So, Johnny Source Rex cheered. He says, always nice to see you, Kat. Best of luck to you and Phil. Nice sentiment.
Yeah.
Not surprised. Johnny Source is a very nice guy. Fallen 1570 did 100-bit cheer. He says, to Kat, what is your favorite food dish to make?
That's a hard thing to answer.
Not to eat, to make. What's your favorite dish to make? What do you actually like cooking the most?
I guess out of all the things I made so far here, I would say the Cajun chicken pasta. That's fun to make.
You made that twice so far, and it's good. Yeah, I agree.
It is really good. Yeah.
Cajun. I think that's the one with linguine, right? It has the linguine. Yep. And the chicken and the seasonings is good.
Spicy, yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
The country of Afghanistan has tipped me $2. The country of Afghanistan collected all their pocket change together and collectively raised $2 and sent that to us here tonight.
Amazing.
How nice of them.
Thank you, Afghanistan.
Thank you, Afghanistan. Coral Guy cheered. And he says, Kat, you're going to get a ton of questions today. So sorry in advance. Also, what is your favorite horror movie?
Oh, shit.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
I guess I should really say that.
Okay, here we go.
I get scared easily. I know that's stupid, but I don't like... I mean, I shouldn't say I don't like horror movies. It depends, but I don't watch a lot of horror movies because I get, like... It just freaks me out. So, I can't say, I have a favorite horror movie.
All right, if you don't have one, then then you don't have one.
I mean, I've seen a lot of horror movies, but...
That would be like asking me what's my favorite rom-com. I'd be like, I can't even name one. I fucking hate romantic comedies, you know? So
I don't like them either.
See?
I just like action movies, really.
Yeah, you really love action-style movies,
yeah.
Right. I'm actually more of the horror movie buff. You know, I've watched a lot of horror movies in my time.
Yeah, you love horror movies. Yeah.
All right. Eternal Napalm cheered. It says, how big of a loser must someone be to be mean and hateful to someone that they don't know? I hope that you two are enjoying your evening. So Eternal Napalm sticking up for us.
That's very nice.
Thank you, Eternal Napalm. Yeah. The Villain X did 100-bit cheers. He said, what are your thoughts on NXT TakeOver Chicago 2? You have absolutely no idea what that is. That is a wrestling event that happened this last weekend. It was all right. I like the NXT takeovers. You know, usually the guys go crazy to try to get noticed and get over. In particular, nothing of too much note happened at the pay-per-view, so it wasn't exactly like, oh my god, all the titles changed or whatever. In general, I thought it was a good show. I don't really have much else to say about that. I don't think there was anything crazy notable or whatever to mention. So, all right, so Kate now asks, in general, what would you say is your favorite movie? If it's not a horror movie, what is your overall favorite movie?
I've seen a lot of movies, but at the top of my head, one of my favorite movies is John Wick.
I
actually like 1 and 2. I can't really decide which one's better, but I do like that movie a lot.
That's going to be an answer that's going to resonate with my viewers, because some of my viewers really like the John Wick movies, and they bring them up in the stream chat and stuff.
I love that movie. It's really good. So.
And I actually just recently I saw John Wick 1.
Did you?
And then I saw right after, because John Wick 2 had come out, I saw them, and they were really good movies. So, so it's really that gritty, old school throwback action style that you don't really see that often anymore.
Yeah,
so
pretty good.
I like those movies. Good stuff. Wow, we got a new top cheerer with an Infinite 55 just did a 1,000-bit cheer and said, welcome to the chat, Kat. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. May I inquire as to why you decided to join us this fine evening? And while you answer that, I will update the leaderboard.
Why?
Why did you decide to join?
Because I wanted to hear all the troll comments and read them. No. I just thought it'd be nice. You know, it's not like I come on Phil's streams all the time. You know, I'm not here on his streams. I don't want to be, intruding and, getting in the way or whatever. But I just figured this is a good night to just, it's a chill stream. So why not?
It's not like it was a stream. There was nothing planned, right? There was nothing. It wasn't like it was gameplay. It was just anything goes tonight to kill time, basically.
Yeah.
So it was the perfect opportunity if you wanted to swing by, and you told me you wanted to, and there you go.
Yeah.
ISD Captain cheered. He says, Kat, I thought you only ate organic foods. Yes, it's very true. You only eat organic, right?
Only organic.
Only organic.
Only.
Even though it was funny, the other day I was watching an episode of Bill Nye Saves the World on Netflix, and he basically blew open the whole thing, explaining that organic food is bullshit. And he's like, GMO, which is growth hormone, right? Growth hormone manipulated food, actually is fine. He's like, scientifically, from a scientific perspective, there's nothing wrong with it. Scientifically, it's been proven it doesn't harm your body. It's not like smoking, where people thought originally smoking was good for you, and then later on everyone's getting lung cancer. It's the opposite, where people all thought this GMO food was bad for you. And actually, now that scientists have done research, they said, no, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But these people are, I got to go and spend triple the amount of money to get the organic version of the same fucking thing. And it has no health benefits whatsoever. So
yeah, I think it's stupid. I don't understand the organic foods.
Yeah, even though it's funny, because even though we live out here in Washington State, we're very much kind of anti the kind of movements. Out here, you got the super, liberal green people. You got the freaking, the organic people, the hipsters, and we're like nothing like that at all. So, CoinTelPro did a 25-bit cheer, and he said "Ebin Phil," and then did a bunch of kappa faces. I have no idea what he's saying. Jay Kramer cheered. He said, "I'm not a troll, and Filbert knows it." Jay Kramer is a regular to the stream, but he makes jokes and stuff. So. Fluttershy cheered. He says, "A cat hype for Elder Scrolls 6."
No, not at all.
I know. Who wants that? We waited, 10 years for it? Wait longer. Just wait longer. We don't want it. Push that back as far as possible. No, be
obviously. All right. Okay. I know they didn't really show anything because they just announced it. That's all I really cared about because I freaking love Skyrim. It's like one of my favorite games of all time, so Elder Scrolls 6 needs to freaking come out soon so I can play it.
You're so hyped for Elder Scrolls, you're gonna play the mobile game, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna play the mobile game. I know.
That's how hyped she is. She'd rather play the mobile game than nothing. She'd rather play this Blades mobile game coming out in like September or whatever.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, a nice phone, you tap screen kind of, wandering RPG.
It's
it's gonna be better than 90% of the fucking mobile games out there anyway. That shit. So
yeah.
Timbo Slice cheered. He says, "Are you both looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2?"
I am. I know you are.
Of course. I mean, everyone knows my history. I played the game when it was new. Suicide Kings was an ongoing online series that I did for weeks that ended up getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. I love the Red Dead Redemption game. Yeah, I just replayed it last year and had just as much fun with it the second time as I did the first. So
should be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Anonysaurus Rex cheered. Have you guys watched Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind together yet? No, we have not.
I don't know what that is.
It is a Studio Ghibli animated movie.
Oh.
So, like Howl's Moving Castle, Floating Castle, and My Neighbor Totoro, and Spirited Away.
Oh, okay.
Those style of movies. I used to own it, but I owned it on regular DVD, and when I moved across the country, I left all my regular DVDs in Connecticut, so I don't have it anymore. But it's a good movie. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Ben Tatership did a 100-bit cheer. He asks, Kat, what is your favorite music or band? He says, mine is the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Huh.
What is your favorite band overall? All musicians.
I mean, I like a lot of music. I like a lot of, rock, metal music, but I also like K-pop a lot as well. So I would say, in the two genres, my favorite artist or group from the K-pop is BTS, and my favorite metal artist is Five Finger Death Punch. So
there you go. Now people are getting so much information tonight. They had no idea about any of this, and I'm like, get the notebooks. They're writing it down. They're typing fervently. They're saving it on their phones. They're capturing the stream to learn all this and study it later. I'm sure this will all be very historical document. This stream tonight.
I'm sure.
We rewatched many times.
Yes.
Coral Guy cheered and says, Kat, would you still date Phil? Now listen to this. Would you still date Phil if instead of being the greatest Twitch streamer of all time, he was instead a solo air hockey champion, and he couldn't be home because he was touring arcades and theaters around the Midwest to defend his title?
I don't know how to answer that, honestly.
I don't even, as if there is a thing, right? Air hockey. I mean, I'm sure back in the day that was popular.
Probably.
But at this point, yeah. I think he's just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi just cheered 50 bits. Says, Kat, do you like musical movies? And if so, what is your favorite? Have you ever watched musicals?
I'm not big on musicals. No.
No.
I've watched them before.
You're not into West Side Story?
I mean, yeah, that's good, but
When y'all red jet all the way. See, I know I did musicals in high school, so I know all the lyrics.
You did?
So, but yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in elementary school.
Oh,
in elementary school we did The Lion King and we did West Side Story, and then in high school we did Guys and Dolls, and Grease.
Yeah.
And Hello Dolly. Those are the three that
are
all
did. Old.
They're all, yeah. In high school, my music director was an idiot. I don't know why she didn't do more modern stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to do music. I go, when you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette till your last dying day. I can't remember the rest. All right, there you go. My Uncle Crack Pack tipped a
what?
$1. What? My Uncle Crack Pack tipped $1. Thanks, Uncle Crack Pack.
All right.
Alrighty then. Amazing GT23 just resubscribed to the channel for the 4th month in a row. Thank you, Amazing GT, for the 4 months of ongoing support. Appreciate that. All right, here we go.
What the hell is this?
This is Popsicolo. He's a stream moderator. He's one of our moderators.
Oh.
And he's been talking in this weird dialect recently. Let's see if you understand what this says. He cheered. He says, "Nice to see you. Not on your Adi Naki on this fine Nachi. Greetings to your Devochka. Have some golly, courtesy of your Droog and humble moderator."
What does
there
that mean?
I have no idea. That might have been like some kind of a dark elf curse or something, for all I know. I have no idea what he just said. But thank you for the cheer. We do appreciate that. Hydrocarbon gave a 25-bit cheer, and he asked, how do I get a girlfriend? Oh,
I don't know.
That's the ideal. How do you get a girlfriend?
Be yourself. I mean...
Be yourself. Don't be a fake. There you go.
I mean, that's honestly the best way, in my opinion.
All right, Anonysaurus Rex cheered. He says, Derek says he loves the Bill Nye series on Netflix, and he also saw that episode too.
Yeah, you watched the Bill Nye. Is that yeah.
That's why I brought it up before.
Oh,
that's
okay,
right.
Yeah.
Third Eye the Third cheered and said, how do you play the Elder Scrolls, as in which class, and what kind of play style do you use?
I played it more than once, but the last one, I was Dark Elf, Full Mage, and it was my favorite playthrough.
And what game did you play?
Wait, what?
What game of the Elder Scrolls series was that?
Oh, Skyrim.
Sorry. Right, you got to mention that because
yeah.
Everyone's different, right? Yeah, you just played it a few months, right before you had moved here.
Yeah,
you were playing.
I was playing it again. Yeah.
What's up, Styles Daniil, also known as my pal Brian. Good evening. He says, "What's up, Phil? Hello, Cat. Just passing through. Thank you for the cheer, sir. Good to see you." Woomy cheered and says, "Does Cav have any nicknames that she calls you besides Philly Blunt and the Pillsbury Doughboy?"
Okay then.
No, we don't have like weird nicknames or whatever.
I don't say those names.
No, we don't have, She only calls me Eduardo, just so you guys know. So when you arrive, you hear the Eduardo heading across the house. It's Kat. She's calling me. That's what you're hearing. Austin Mink did a 100-bit cheer.
Oh my God.
He says, you hear the story about the woman that married a 100-year-old tree to save it from being cut down? No, I didn't hear that story.
No.
I'm pretty sure a human can't marry an inanimate object regardless, so it probably wouldn't have worked. Coral Guy cheered. He said, Kat's favorite place in Seattle area so far. I'm from Rhode Island. I always wanted to visit. How about you lovebirds killing Nazis together in Wolfenstein Youngblood? Yeah, the new Wolfenstein game is
forgot
co-op.
about that.
But we have no idea when it's coming out.
Yeah.
But it will be co-op. Maybe that could be something
That's
eventually
true.
in the future. Because that's the kind of game we're into. Maybe that would be a really cool co-op game for us to do.
I'm pretty excited about that one.
So since you moved here to the Seattle area, as people that we don't live in Seattle, we live in an outskirt suburb of Seattle. Okay. What is your favorite place that we've been to since you've been here with me?
Like visit? Like I don't know.
The question is, what is your favorite place in the Seattle area so far? Do you have a particular place that you liked to go over and over?
I like to go to the animal shelter.
Yeah, Kat is an animal lover.
Yeah.
So we go to. And there goes the stress ball. I told you that was going to happen.
I had a stress ball and it exploded everywhere.
That was my stress ball, ladies and gentlemen. My stress ball that you've seen me use on stream. And remember, I told you guys recently it was getting holes in it.
Oh my God.
You were squeezing it so hard it exploded everywhere. And we're now covered in plastic. I think it's either sand or plastic.
I don't know. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. All right, I'll vacuum it up later.
Oh my God, it's everywhere.
It just exploded.
Yeah, well, I told you that was gonna happen because the thing already had holes in it.
All right, well.
Yuck. All right,
it's broken now.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to vacuum the floor after this.
Okay.
All right. Ugh.
All right.
Fallen 1570 did a 200-bit cheers. Hooray, fellow army. I don't know what that means.
What?
But thank you for the 200-bit cheer. Neither of us are in the army, by the way. Xbox One is garbage. Tipped $1. He says, Phil, I'm getting my first tattoo next week. It's going to cover my entire forearm. It's going to be of the rapper who just passed away, whose name I can't pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. Do you have any tattoos? No. We neither of us have any tattoos, so we can't answer the next part of your question. How was your first? Neither of us have any tattoos, so we can't answer that. Chewbacca cheer. He says, you and Cat should play a classic platformer. Every death, one of you should take a shot of Hennessy. Yeah. And then we'll be dead by the end. Yeah, that's a great idea. Have our stomach fucking pumped.
Yeah.
Go to the hospital. Probably not a good idea. Oh my God, what is this now? Are you ready for this? Johnny Soros asks, if this is too personal, don't respond. But Kat, is it true you used to live in Japan? I'm actually moving there soon for a job and just wanted to know what you thought of Japan. Have you ever lived in Japan?
I don't know where that information came from, but no, I have never lived in Japan. I would like to visit.
Sure? You're sure you haven't lived there?
I'm sure. I'm positive. I would like to visit there one day, but I've never lived there. Ever.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Ridiculous, right?
Yes.
People, they make up the weirdest shit. And so people probably have been told, oh yeah, she's from Japan. Whatever. Anyway, so there you go.
Okay.
ISD Captain cheers, and he says, who's your favorite male celebrity?
I don't have one.
Just like me.
Yeah.
I don't care about celebrities. So.
Yeah.
Master Saru tipped $1. He says, hey, Phil and Kat, I just thought it would be a good tip for the second time ever, and asked 2 questions for Kat. First question is, who is your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character? And second question is, are you into any JRPGs like Persona or Star Ocean? So I guess the first question would be Sonic. Do you play Sonic games? Do you have a favorite Sonic character?
I haven't played a Sonic game forever, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really haven't.
So
I mean, I was like really young when I played Sonic, and I never went back and played any other ones after.
So
yeah,
you really don't have a favorite character then?
Not really.
All right, how about JRPGs? Do you have a favorite? Is there one that you've liked more than others that you've played?
I like some. I did play Persona. Well, I played part of Persona 5, and I really, really liked it. Never played any Persona game before that. I also really like the Yakuza series. I played Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. Yeah, Kiwami. Mm-hmm. I played those 2, and I really liked them. So.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm. The Villain X cheered 100 bits and asks, Kat, are you a fan of anime?
Yes, I am.
And that's it. Don't even no. You don't answer any further because that's all he asked. No, it's okay. You can keep going. Go ahead.
Attack on Titan is probably like my top favorite anime. I like other ones too, but I'm really waiting for like the next season to come out.
Which you did, but we haven't watched it.
Apparently it did. Yeah.
It did. We just found out. We just saw it at the store a couple weeks ago, but we haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah.
All right, Avalith did a 100-bit cheer and says, Cass, since you like Five Finger Death Punch, what are your thoughts on Tommy, and have you listened to his current band, Bad Wolves?
I don't know if I've listened to any of that. I think I've heard of it before, but I've never listened to any of the music. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I know nothing about it, so I can't say a word. I have no idea. Johnny Source Rex says, Pop's dialect is from A Clockwork Orange. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Ice 14 cheered and says, do you collect anything, Kat? I have a collection of video games, my most cherished one being a sealed copy of The Lion King on Sega Genesis.
I don't currently collect anything, but I was kind of, well, first of all, I love, like, I'm kind of a nerd, so I like swords and stuff like that and fantasy stuff, so I kind of was having, like, an interest in starting to collect swords. And I used to have some, but obviously when I moved here, couldn't bring them. So, yeah.
So no current collection.
No current, but maybe one day I will start again. Okay. Collecting.
Sonic Fighter Cheery says, what was Kat's first reaction when you told her that you do YouTube Twitch? Your reaction was, I know. Because you already knew. You knew who I was.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she didn't know who I was when we first, started talking or anything, so. There was no reaction. There you
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Johnny Brass Balls did 100-bit cheer. He says, DSP lives in a society and gamers rise up.
What does that mean?
No idea. Whoop, right over my head. I have no idea what that means. Quack tipped me. I read another one up here that's pretty funny, but we're going to get to it. Quack tipped me $3. He says, Phil, you two are mad cute together. Plans on getting a pet. We've talked about it. And realistically, do we want a pet? Yes, but we've said it would not be responsible for us to do so when we know that there's other things, important things that money should be going toward. And the fact that we have to see how things go this year. As you guys know, the tax situation, everything that I've gone into a million times, and I'm not going to get into it again on tonight's stream. So we're purposely holding off until we get more definitive answers on our future. So, Coral Guy cheered. This is my question. Caused cat to squeeze your balls and they popped. I'm so sorry. That is exactly what happened. He asked a question, and you squeezed the ball and it popped.
Oh, okay.
The stress ball. You forgot about that already?
I did forget about it.
Oh my god, she actually thought you were making like a lewd comment about squeezing my balls.
Wait, seriously.
So yeah, the ball is, rest in peace to my stress ball.
Oh well, we'll get another one.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a better one because that one was a piece of crap. It only lasted not even 2 months. C. Dick did a 150-bit cheer and says, love you both, hope all is well. Thank you, C. Dick. And your dead stress ball tipped $1 and says, be careful, Bill, she'll bust your balls. You're apparently you're an expert ball squeezer.
A new thing now.
Of course it will be. That's the new meme, is that you're a ball buster.
New meme.
You'll squeeze the balls.
Wow.
Giving it 55 to the 25-bit cheer says, can we get a dab? Oh my god.
I'm not going to dab, but that's up to you. If you...
Please don't start with this again, people. Please. Emperor Swaggins cheered. He says, Phil is your favorite celebrity. I am not a celebrity. I am not a celebrity. That's ridiculous. Obi-Wan Kenobi did a 50-bit cheer. It says, you and Kat should play more Mario Party. Should play. Boy, I'll try that again. You and Kat should play Mario Party 2 sometime. 2? Isn't that from like the year 2000 or some shit? Mario Party's been around forever.
Yeah.
Why Mario Party 2 in particular? Why is that the best one? I've only played a couple of them. The Mario Party games, so I wouldn't even know. CoinTel Pro did a 25-bit cheer with a bunch of rest in peace icons or emotes, probably for the stress ball that died here. Hydrocarbon cheered and asked, "What is your favorite meme? Do you have a favorite meme?"
Well, now it's gonna be the ball one.
But before the destroyed stress ball, what was your favorite meme?
Probably the Doge.
Doge or Doge or however you say it. I have no idea either. The Shiba Inu.
Yeah, that one.
The Shiba Inu face. There you go. Pip Pop Pap Pep Pup Ass has tipped us $1 tonight. Thank you very much. You like that reaction? Ben Tatership did a 25-bit cheer. Says, do you carry an EDC knife of any kind? I believe that means like emergency defense, you know. I actually used to have one. I actually used to have a pocket knife that I would carry with me everywhere. But rest assured, when we go out, we're well protected. Don't worry about it. All right. Master Saru tipped $1. He says, to follow on my last tip, who is your favorite Persona 5 character? And who is your favorite Attack on Titan character? My favorite for Persona 5 was Anne, and for Attack on Titan, it was Haniji.
Haniji. God, I can't remember the cat's name.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. Morgan?
No. Was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, no, Morgana.
Morgana.
Yeah.
That was the name, Morgana.
Yeah. And it's really hard to say what my favorite Attack on Titan character is, because, like, I like so many of them.
My problem is I don't remember any of the names because I haven't watched it in, like, 3 years.
I haven't watched it in a long time either, but I also, like so many of the characters, it's hard to pick just one.
So there you go. No favorite. No favorite. Okay. Styles Daniil cheered. He says, in honor of The Incredibles 2, if both of us woke up tomorrow with a superpower, what would you want your powers to be?
Oh, shit.
What would it be? What would your superpower be?
Huh. Teleportation.
Teleportation?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Immediately you could be anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Boom.
No traffic.
No gas mileage. No cost of gas.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go to Florida. Whoop, you're there. You want to go to freaking Tibet? Whoop, you're there.
Want to go to Japan?
You're there.
Yeah.
There you go. You want to go to freaking Delaware? You're in Delaware. Don't know why you'd want to go to Delaware, but you could be there instantly, right?
Nobody wants to. Come on.
Nobody wants. For me, my superpower would be the ability to punch people through the internet. Because every single motherfucker, I would punch them right in the fucking face as soon as they screwed with me.
actually a pretty good one.
Imagine that. You troll Phil immediately, a portal opens up in his fist, boosh, punches you right in the face, and then it just closes, and that's it. That would be perfect, right?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have superpowers. So, Heat Nation number 8 did a 100-bit cheer. He says, do you plan on playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance during the downtime of this year? Playing those would really build up hype and make your playthrough even better for when you play the third one early next year. No. And the reason being, I have plenty of other stuff to do this year that I think will be more interesting. I have no desire to invest 40, 60, 80, 100 or more hours into the Kingdom Hearts franchise in order to understand the plot for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll just play it at face value and like it. If I like it, and, you know, sorry, I'm just not playing 100 Kingdom Hearts games to get caught up. Jay Kramer cheered. He says, Cat, honestly, I think Filbert does some stupid and questionable things, and that's why I give him shit, but I still like the guy.
Why do they call you that, Filbert?
I have no idea why he's calling me that. Ice14 cheered. He says, why are you guys going to name the baby bunny? We have not named the baby bunny in the backyard, so what would we name the baby bunny?
I don't know. What would you name him?
Broccoli.
Really?
Yeah, so we named Broccoli. Broccoli
Why?
the rabbit. I don't know, because it likes broccoli. I don't know. What's wrong? Broccoli the rabbit. What's wrong with that? I mean, humans name themselves stupid shit, right? We got humans named Moon Unit and Outhouse, so you might as well name the freaking the baby bunny after something it likes to eat, right?
Okay, that's fair.
Ben Tatership did its 40-bit cheers. Says, do any of you own any Bitcoin? I don't own any Bitcoin.
No.
Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi cheered. Says, Kat, do you like the anime Naruto? And who is your favorite anime, or who is your favorite character if you like the anime Naruto? Have you ever watched it? Do you like it?
I haven't watched it, and I might watch it someday because I know that it's popular, but I've never actually got into Naruto. Have you watched Naruto?
I watched the first 3 seasons, and then I was already past the point where I could watch it, because that was a long time ago when it was new and it was not dubbed yet. Okay. So I used to watch the Japanese show with subtitles, but then even that, so then I started reading the manga, and then I just stopped altogether. So I basically saw like 4 or 5 seasons worth, and then I stopped, so. Alright. Infinite did a 50-bit cheer. Now, this is one you don't have to answer, okay? Just so you don't feel pressure. But he asked an honest question. He says, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about Phil? You don't feel pressured to answer personal stuff on the stream tonight if you don't want to. You know, this is just silly stuff. So, what do you think? Do you want to answer that or not?
I mean, I like a lot of things about Phil, so. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things I hate. I'm just kidding.
That was good. All right. I guess
let's
just move on.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. Oh, now here we go. Now here's a real serious question.
What is this?
If Phil were a merman, would you prefer if his top half was human and bottom half fish, or my personal preference if his top half was fish and bottom half human, so he could still have all the abilities of a fish but could still make love like a man?
Let's just go on to the next question.
Oh my god. Tank and Shank did 100-bit cheers. Is it true you've never failed the mission? I don't know what you're talking about. Woomy cheers and says, Mozu, my aunt Super Sassy Shiba Inu, says hello. Aww.
I love Shiba Inu.
A Shiba Inu, Mozu. The Shiba Inu says hello.
I love Shiba Inu so much.
Send pictures. Third Eye the Third cheered. He says, Cat, you find a magical lamp, you rub it, and the blue dude comes out. He offers you 3 wishes. What will you wish for?
Oh, God. I don't know. I would wish for Elder Scrolls 6 to come out.
Elder Scrolls 6 immediately.
Immediately. Yeah.
That's the first demand. Before anything else, that's the first demand.
Can I wish the same thing 3 times?
Oh my god. No, you don't have to answer the question.
No, I'm just...
Goobler Low. Sorry, I don't recognize your name. Goobler Low cheered and says, I don't know if this would be a good idea for you guys. You could play the Telltale Walking Dead Season 4 when it comes out together. It could be interesting to see your reactions and if your choices would differ. I don't know. Co-op in a Telltale game, you know, like 2 people doing commentary. How would that work, right?
I mean, it could be interesting, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, it is coming out, what?
Soon, I
November.
think.
November.
November.
November, the first episode. Yep.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah.
Well,
maybe.
All of your mothers just tipped $1. So everyone on the stream, their mothers, all went into their purses, and, you know, they went into couch cushions, and they all pulled out change, and they collectively tipped us $1 together.
All right. Sounds great.
Very good. Ostmink did a 1,000-bit cheer, which ties Infinite's top cheer. So actually, we got to get Ostmink up on the leaderboard tonight. Hold on, let me do that. And he says, Cowboy Bebop is on Amazon Prime. It's my favorite anime of all time. Check it out. I highly recommend it. Have you ever seen Cowboy Bebop?
No, I want to watch it, though. I really want to watch it.
Well, he's saying that it's actually on Amazon Prime. You can watch it if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it, actually, now. I've been wanting to for a while, but...
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a few weird episodes in there. It's definitely the kind of show where some episodes are very different from others.
Right.
But I liked it. You know, I saw it way back in the day when they first aired it on Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
Adult Swim a million years ago, like early 2000s.
You know, another good anime is God, I can't remember the name of it. The Brotherhood. What?
I almost said Assassin's Creed.
I know.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. I cannot speak.
Yeah, but you haven't seen the whole thing. You've only seen some of it.
I've seen some of it, but I was like really into it when I was watching it, so I want to, keep watching it.
Yeah, no, I own the whole thing, so we can, eventually we can watch it together. Yeah, and I love it. I love that show. So, Master Saru tipped another $1. He says, "I'm sorry to hear that you're behind on Attack on Titan. Which studio sucks balls?" I don't know what that means because it's the studio who makes it. Oh. Anyway, there's a season 2 that's 12 episodes long, and then season 3 comes out this summer. I think it will be 24 episodes long. You guys got catching up to do. Nice. Yeah, we saw season 2 in the store, and I was like, "Is this what I've seen?" And I read the back, and on the back it says, "So they finished fighting the female Titan, and now they're on to fight the new Titan type." I was like, "I didn't see that yet, so this must be new,
Huh.
So we got that to see, and then apparently, like he says, sometime over the summer there's even more coming out. So. Yeah, it's weird how they released it. They staggered it. And stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Hydrocarbon wants to know how to get over porn addiction. Wow.
Okay.
I don't think we're the authorities on that, so I don't think you should be asking us that silly question. Coral Guy cheered. He says, "If I had a superpower, it would be to give enough air hockey skill to challenge you in the Midwest Air Hockey Championships." There you go. Okay, he said, "Ultimately, he would fail at the last second and pull Yoda, banishing myself and honing my air hockey skills till we met again." Okay. Anonysaurus Rex did a 50-bit cheer. And he says, "Does Kat ever watch Phil's content? If so, does she have a favorite playthrough? I liked his Night in the Woods gameplay." Did you watch my stuff historically, and did I ever do something that was your favorite?
I never watched your stuff ever.
Oh, there you go.
I watch his stuff all the time. Favorite playthrough? I mean, you've only done like 1,000,000 games, so...
Just DSPGaming alone has over 46,000 gameplay videos. That's right.
Yeah.
So, you've seen them all. What was your favorite one?
I've seen every single one, yeah.
Yeah, right. Do you have anything in particular that you watched that I did that you liked more in particular? Like, when you think about stuff that was funny or entertaining, is there anything that comes to mind?
Actually, okay, I will say that the first Evil Within game was my favorite, and this is why. Well, number one, I thought that, like, the commentary was funny, and I liked the way he played the game, but it was the very first playthrough that I saw of you on YouTube, and that's how I found out about you.
Cool.
Was through that playthrough, because I was at the time, obviously the game was just coming out, so I'd watched the playthrough and I really enjoyed it. So,
all right,
that's that.
There you go. Johnny Saurus Rex just cheered. He says, "Kaz says my sister moved to Louisiana for her new job, so I was wondering if Kat has ever visited Louisiana. Have you ever been to Louisiana?"
I have not.
All right, and I have not either. Mary tipped $10. "I'm alone here now in our special place waiting for you." I have no idea what you're talking about. Some people say the weirdest shit. We have no idea what you mean. We appreciate the $10 tip, and I'll update the leaderboard here. But I don't know what on earth you're talking about. Okay. Oops. Wow, I screwed that up. Mary. Probably some weird, obscure reference that we'll never understand, I'm sure.
I don't know.
All right, maybe Mary is waiting in Japan for you, where you've lived for so long. Metal Gear Rex cheered. He says, "Hey, dude, does Kat like pinball? Because I'm the king of pinball. Do you like pinball? Have you ever played pinball before?"
Sure. It's pretty fun.
Did you ever have like a favorite game, a pinball game that you ever played in the arcade that you can remember? No. You just casually play stuff?
Casually.
There used to be this one called Circus Voltaire that my arcade had when I was growing up as a kid, and I loved it. Circus Voltaire had a cool roller coaster, and it had like another ride. You had like different ramps that would move around and stuff as you hit the different goals. I liked that one. So, Fallen 1570 did another cheer. He says, "Are you guys interested in the Devil May Cry 5 release? And have you or will you play Devil May Cry 4? I have played Devil May Cry 4 already for you two. Have you ever played Devil May Cry before, and are you interested in Devil May Cry 5?
I'm on the fence about it. It looks good. I didn't play the last. I didn't play 4. So
okay.
yeah, I don't know.
So for you, it would be like it was your first time jumping into the series.
Yeah, so maybe be better for me. I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
Okay. Rave Comic did a 25-bit cheers. Cat, can you hear Phil yelling in the other room when he's streaming? And if so, what's the weirdest thing you've ever heard him say?
Yeah, I hear him, like, pretty much all the time. But the weirdest thing, I don't know. I don't know.
Did you ever hear anything out of context and you were like, what the hell is he talking about?
I mean, yes, I have. I don't remember exactly, but I have heard weird things. But then I realized that there's also, like, I don't need to go into it. Just
all right.
Okay.
V Dante cheered. He says, I just got here. I'm wondering if either of you watch anime. We already answered that and said, yes, we do. Have either of you watched My Hero Academia? I haven't. My Hero Academia, have you watched that?
I don't think. No, I haven't watched it. No.
No, I don't know anything about it. Never heard of it.
I know what it is. I've just never gotten into it.
I'm assuming it's something relatively new because I haven't, I haven't seen it anywhere on TV or anything.
I know which anime it is. Yeah.
Okay. Ben Boxer cheered. He says, who should win the Nobel Peace Prize and why is it Trump? We're not going to get into political stuff tonight, folks.
No.
We're not going to get into that can of worms. That can of worms will remain closed, okay? The Doppelganger cheered. Says, Kat, have you ever been to the anime or comic cons? And if not, are there any that you would like to attend?
I've never been, but it would be pretty cool to go to one.
Mm-hmm. So you've never been to any kind of those conventions?
No, but I haven't.
Well, they have a few around here.
Yeah.
The first one that they have Emerald City Comic Con.
Yeah.
But it's not like you think. Like you might think, oh, it's like San Diego Comic Con.
No.
It's not. It's a very small.
Yeah. It's
really about the artists, like comic book artists and people like that show up. So if you're into comic book art and artists in general, it's a nice event. Now they also do PAX here in Seattle, and I've never been to that because every year, I swear to God, I think about going. Something happened. The first year I moved here, I was going to go, and I got sick. The second year, something happened. I can't even remember, but basically, like, there was a situation after situation where I was never able to go. Maybe eventually that's something we could do together is go to PAX eventually, but right now it's not really a thing on our agenda. So, Niku tipped $2. Said, I've only seen a few anime so far, but I recommend Eye Shield 21, which is based on football, Kids on the Slope, which is music and coming of age, and Ace Attorney, which is Phoenix Wright for you guys. There you go. Thank you. Master Saru tipped $1. Says, this is my last tip of the night, but it must be asked, who is the best girl in Persona 5 for you so far? Also, you don't have to answer this, but what do you think of thigh-high boots?
These questions.
These are great questions. Well, I love thigh-high boots. You guys don't see, but I'm wearing them all the time when I'm on the stream. I got, especially the ones with the big high heels. Those are my favorites, just so you guys know. You don't wear thigh-high boots.
Okay, let's just move on.
Okay, then. Big Balls Bosley cheered and says, I don't know if you mentioned this already, but how did you two meet? We have not told that story yet. Maybe one day we will be ready to tell that story if we want to reveal it, right? But
yeah.
I don't think that is something that we should get into because, as you know, we've tried to keep a lot of personal information off the internet, so that way people don't try to fucking find stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is there a story behind it? Yes. Is it personal? Actually, yes. It's pretty personal. So we're not going to get into it right now. Maybe eventually we'll be ready to talk about that story, but right now, that's something we're not going to reveal, okay? Anonysaurus Rex did a 1,001-bit cheer, and that 1 bit alone made him the top cheerer for the night, and he says, no question, I'm just very happy for you guys. Wow, well, there you go. How about that? So he's being nice, and he's like, I'm just happy for you guys to being together, and he did a top cheer for tonight. Thank you, Anonysaurus. Let's get you up there. There we go. All right. Moving on to the next, we've got Sonic Fighter, who cheered. He says, Phil, this is the kind of personal question you don't have to answer. How much longer till you throw in the towel and retire from YouTube? I mean, well, here's the truth. YouTube pisses me the hell off on a daily basis for every possible reason, right? There's always some bullshit going on with YouTube that really angers me, whether it's ad revenues fucked up, my channel suspended for no reason, new false flags and copyright strikes and demonetization. I started on YouTube, and I love doing YouTube videos for those who've been longtime fans of mine, but I think we all have accepted the future is not on YouTube for someone like me. Let's Plays used to be incredibly popular, and they're not anymore, but that's what the kind of content I like to put out. It really is more catered towards live streaming than anything else, right? So that being said, eventually, would I like to stop doing YouTube? Yes and no. Like, I don't necessarily want to stop doing YouTube, but I would like to find another website that basically is a lot more dependable, and we don't have to worry about that kind of shit, you know, where you actually have maybe the company sticks up for you a little bit, rather than it just seems like an automated system that false flags everything and screws everything up. And let's face it, there's no potential for DSPGaming to grow because there's been so much slander and negativity against me for the past several years that every time you search DSPGaming on YouTube, all you see is fucking negative shit. Twitch is so different. Twitch, I get, like, what we're doing right now tonight, if we were just making this video for YouTube, we couldn't do it. It's the live interactivity of Twitch that allows us to do fun stuff like this. So Twitch is the future, right?
Yeah.
That's what I want to focus on. That's what I want to grow. I want this Twitch channel to grow. I want more followers, more subs, more. If I could make a living solely on Twitch, I would do it. But I can't right now. What I make from Twitch is not enough. I still need to rely on YouTube ad revenue. So eventually, would I like to see a phasing out of YouTube and focusing only on Twitch? Yes. Right now, it's not feasible. Plus, I don't want to abandon the people who have been my longtime fans and viewers on YouTube. This video I'm recording right now as we stream is going to go on YouTube immediately after we finish. So, there you go. Hell March 2 did a 400-bit cheer. He says, I hope you're both doing good this Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. My favorite playthrough was my Heavy Rain playthrough, and it's still great to this day. Thank you very much, Hell March, for that cheer and that sentiment. Johnny Soros cheered. He says, this tip is from Silent Hill 2. A playthrough you should definitely do this year for your 1-year anniversary. There you go. Coral Guy cheered, and he says, Phil, I want to hear you say thank you to Shinji Mikami for creating a game that would send Cat to you. Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Shinji Mikami, for making a cool game that, you know, inspired many people. Let's put it that way. Woomy cheered. Says, is it true that you wanted to join an outlaw motorcycle club but stopped because Cat was coming to town and would not approve of that kind of lifestyle? Yes, I don't know how you heard that. I got that, but you're absolutely right. I was growing out a beard. It was going to be like the one down to here, you know, I had those long, almost like a ZZ Top kind of beard, and I was going to shave my head, and I was going to, you know, get tattoos all over my body, and chain gang I was going to join. You know, you had those chains, they beat people up with chains. But then she moved here and convinced me otherwise, so thank God.
What the hell is...
Yes. Deacon Moss wants to know, do you mind if he smokes marijuana on the stream?
It's none of my business.
There you go. So you're not a drug stickler. There you go. Ice14 cheers his Cat. Were you upset when JF and Worski split up? Yes. We don't know what you're talking about. We got a $2 tip from Quack. And Quack says the following. Phil, would you change your name to Splibbit Biggles? No, Splibbit Biggles for $3 million. How would you feel if you were dating, no longer you were with Phil, but you were with Splibbit Biggles? Would it matter if my name was Splibbit?
I don't know.
What if my name was John Jacob Hibbity Gibbets?
I really don't. Like it doesn't matter what you...
Okay, then. Well, then I guess I would change my name for $3 million to Squibbid Biggles. Why not?
I mean,
there you go.
Sure, why not?
Third Eye the Third did a 25-bit cheer. He says, if you want to watch anime for like the 200 IQ Club, check out Ghost in the Shell. Oh, I am aware. I used to watch Ghost in the Shell. Standalone Complex. I watched the whole... Well, the bottom line is I owned the whole season, and I never watched it at one go. So, like, I watched it disjointed, and I never really understood the whole plot of the first season because I watched it disjointed. That's an anime one day I would like to go back and actually get again so that I could watch the whole thing from start to finish and understand the whole Laughing Man plot line because I never got it because I always watched it out of order. So, but yeah, no, Ghost in the Shell is, like, really updated. Like, you have to really be paying attention because there's, like, plot lines inside of fucking plot lines and twists and turns and shit. But that's a good anime, I agree. Just Gamer John did a 25-bit cheer. He says, Phil, love you. Would you give Phil a kiss on the cheek for everyone on stream? Would you do that? What? You don't have to. It's up to you if you want to. Don't feel pressured. He's just asking, would you give me a kiss on the cheek? Would you? Well, there you go. Kiss on the cheek. One Button Dash tipped $1 and says, Phil, I really like this girl at my gym and I see her almost every day and I flirt with her all the time. I want to ask her out and she's hot as hell. I actually think she likes me as well, but there's one minor problem. I heard that she's a lesbian. Okay? So, ask her out. And if she says I'm a lesbian, okay. Right? What's the big deal? All right. Big Man T tipped me $10. He says, any of you ever watch Boku no Pico Academia? No, never heard of it. I don't know if that might be My Hero Academia, actually. I don't know. But no, never seen it. So that's Big Man T. Thank you for the tip, Big Man T. You're actually tied for the top tip tonight. Okay. Right? Did you ever hear it? Never. You
I
never
don't
watched
think
it,
so.
right?
No.
Okay. All right. We got a guy talking about nasty stuff. Gonna ignore that. Some stupid idiot dude just tipped us $1. Some stupid idiot dude, and I'm not calling him that. That's his actual name. He tipped us $1. So thank you to the stupid idiot.
I love
dude.
these names of these people.
Emperor Swaggins. Oh, what the hell? Emperor Swaggins tipped $1.32 and says, "Hey Cat, what's your favorite bone? Mine is the humerus. P.S. Infinite 55 rocks." There you go. Because I'm sure you have a favorite bone in the body.
I do, of course. Yeah.
All right, silly. Obi-Wan Kenobi cheered 53 bits. He says, "Phil and Cat look happy together. May God continue to bless and love you two birds." There you go. Nice heartfelt message. 2-Bar King did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, 2-Bar King, for the cheer. Appreciate that. Hydrocarbon did a 25-bit cheer. Excuse me. He says, "Phil, I'm glad you have a girlfriend. I do not have one, and it really sucks." Well, sorry to hear that, but don't worry. You know, if you stick at it and you're a nice guy, good things will happen to you. Emperor Swaggins cheered. He says, "Cat, are you excited for Fallout 76? If you are, could you do co-op with Phil?"
I'm honestly, like, not that excited for Fallout 76. I don't know. I just don't like the whole online. I mean, I do like playing online and co-op, but it's just like, I don't know what to say about it. You know, it's just a lot of people are hyped for it because a lot of people are hardcore Fallout fans, and I never, like, Fallout 4 was okay, but like I did play Fallout 4, and Fallout 76 looks just like Fallout 4, except you just, you know, you should play it co-op because you're gonna have more fun playing it co-op, and you're probably gonna be bored if you play it by yourself. So I don't know, you know. So
you're not super excited for it.
Yeah, I mean,
would you have been more excited for it if it were a single player game?
Probably, I would say, just because every freaking game that comes out is catered to more co-op, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I also do really like single player games. That's why I really liked God of War. But, you know, not that I'm not saying I wouldn't play Fallout 76. I'm not saying, like, oh, it looks terrible or something like that, but I'm not, like, super hyped, super excited for it either at the same time, so.
Okay. All right, Just Gamer John did a 25-bit cheer, and he asked, "Cat, have you ever traveled to other places than Seattle, like New York or California or other states?"
I have been to other states. I've been to a lot of other states. But that's, you know.
You don't have to say what they are, because that's, again, more personal info that people will use to go fucking find shit on the internet, so we're not going to say that.
Okay.
Okay. V. Dante cheered and says, "The Hopper," which is a reference to my Fallout, my Half-Life 2 playthrough recently. The Hopper. Emperor Swaggins cheered again. He says, "Cat, Phil..." Emperor Swaggins cheered and says, "Cat, Phil tells us all the time how you love his luscious locks the way that they are, but would you be okay if he was to get a buzz cut?" So my old school hairdo, the buzz cut. Us OG fans want that look to return. What do you think? Do you like my hair as it is, or if I did a crew cut like I used to?
I mean, honestly, it looks good both ways. I mean, I really like your hair now.
Right.
But I'm not going to tell you don't cut your hair, you know.
But would you prefer it like how it is now, or would you want me to cut my hair?
My preference personally would to be to leave it.
That's what I've been telling them for weeks, but they don't listen to me, so they had to ask the question, and now you got it, you know, straight from Kat. She likes the hair like this. There you go. Big Balls Bosley cheered and says, "Do you guys remember that SpongeBob episode where the dead guys came with the best hat?" What?
What is that?
So, he says the dead guy's name with the best hat was Smither Wergerman Jensen. I never watched SpongeBob. Did you ever watch SpongeBob, the cartoon?
I watched SpongeBob.
You did? See, I never watched it, ever.
Never?
I've never seen a single episode of SpongeBob.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. It came out after my era of watching cartoons.
You've never, but
I've never seen an episode once.
I'm surprised you've never watched.
The only thing of SpongeBob I've ever seen were memes on the internet. That's it. I've never seen the show.
Well, that's...
I did see the movie.
No.
Not the original movie, but remember they came out with that 3D movie or whatever? Yeah. I saw that, but I did not see the cartoon ever. So.
Okay, all right.
So do you remember Smither Wergerman Jensen?
No.
Is this a big popular thing from the show?
I don't remember.
All right. Anonysaurus Rex cheered. He said the cheek kiss was adorable. Johnny Saurus Rex cheered. He says, "Cat, is it true that you're dating Phil to steal the recipe of his authentic Italian sauce? Is this true?"
It is true. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! How much did you sell it for? Tell me now. What was it? The Russians? The Chinese? Who got it?
I can't tell you. That's top secret information. So.
Oh my God. Amber Swaggins cheered. Says, I don't tip Phil. That wasn't me. Oh, it was someone impersonating him. Okay. Well, Woomy cheers. Says, Philip, Catherine, it is noon. It is time to pay our respects to the naughty squid. If you can't tell, Woomy is a huge fan of Splatoon. So she always makes Splatoon and Squid references on the stream. Oh, okay. And she was ecstatic when earlier today Blooper beat me in freaking Mario Tennis. So. Yeah. Cointel Pro did 100-bit cheers. Said, happy birthday, Phil. You're a little late on that, but thank you for the cheer. Jay Kramer cheered and said, Kat, can you write down how many times Phil says in a day, literally, no lie, okay, the bottom line, literally and literally. I need the over-under. I guess what he's saying is there's some mannerisms in my speech that I use a lot, you know. Actually, in real life, do I actually say those words a lot? Like no lie or literally or...
Not really.
I think it's more on stream. Yeah. Because the reason I say those words a lot is because they're filler words.
Right.
On stream, I'm looking to fill time when I talk versus when I'm offline from the streams, I'm not looking to fill every waking moment with commentary, and therefore I don't have to say these conjunctive words that join stuff.
The thing is like when you're talking to like if me and him are just talking, it's different than talking to like an audience of all these people like on the internet or whatever. It's different. So, you're probably going to say things like or literally more often if you're talking to like a stream or whatever versus if you're just talking to, your friend or whatever. Yeah,
and the other thing is sometimes it can be nervousness too.
It could be, yeah. I mean,
and, if you're not nervous talking to someone, you're not going to say those things either.
Yeah. So. Exactly.
Hydrocarbon cheered again going on about a girlfriend. He says, Phil and Kat, I have a challenge for you. Name a worse feeling than having no girlfriend. I would say having a 10-ton anvil landing on top of your nuts would probably feel a little bit worse.
I mean, it's not the end of the world.
It's really not the end of the world. I was single for a long time in my life, and, there's ways to get along.
It's better to have somebody that is good for you than to just have a random girlfriend, just to have a girlfriend or whatever, in my opinion.
And that's very true. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Anonysaurus Rex did a 25-bit cheer. He said to Kat, which is the best Fallout game, and why is it New Vegas?
Obviously, they like New Vegas.
Have you played any other Fallout games besides Fallout 4?
No, honestly, everybody says New Vegas is pretty good, but I've only played Fallout 4.
So there you go.
So I've never really been like a huge Fallout fan.
All right. The Villain X did a 100-bit cheer and asks Kat, what are your thoughts on Brigitte in Overwatch? Brigitte or Brigitte? I don't know how to say it.
Brigitte. That's how I pronounce it.
I'm wrong. Totally wrong.
Actually, yeah, she's the one that I've been playing the most and recently. So, and I really, really like her. I like her play style. So maybe she'll become my main.
All right. So that's your thoughts. You like her.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Ice14 cheered and says, what kind of videos do you watch on YouTube? Do you watch any kinds of YouTube videos in particular?
Well, yeah, obviously game playthroughs, but I watch a lot of, random stuff, too, just very random stuff.
Okay. Nothing in particular. You don't have, a favorite channel that you go to all the time?
I like that, the channel where they build the weapons for video games.
Yeah, you showed me one video once. Yes.
Reforged. I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Reforged. That's what it was called. Reforged. Yeah. They make game weapons. They were making the Sword of Artorias. From Dark Souls. In real life, they were making the sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Osmic just wants us to know that he's holding Todd Howard captive in his garage, so I guess we won't see any games out of Bethesda anytime soon.
All right.
Ping Pong Pang 1 tipped me $1 and says, in Australia we eat KFC.
Nice to know.
Exciting. V. Dante cheered and says, the hash slinging, the slash ringing, mash flinging, hash slinging slasher.
What?
Okay, Ja Pete 162, a question for you. Who is your favorite member of BTS?
I like them all.
She likes them all.
I like them all.
You don't have one in particular that you like better.
They're all very, very talented, so it's hard, It's very hard for me to pick favorites. It really is.
Yeah. Okay.
It really is.
Okay. Someone, I believe, impersonating Popsicolo, I don't think this is really him, to $1.04 says, Emperor Swaggins, N55 and I are besties. Would you like to join our crew? I'm pretty sure that was not really him, though.
What?
Fallen 1570 cheered. He says, Derek is wondering, have you ever been to Canada? He's from Toronto, and he's never traveled to the United States, only Asia. Have you ever been to Canada?
I haven't.
Okay. Everyone knows I have, but it was only for work. It was just fishing. It's called Newfoundland.
Now they're gonna dab. Try to.
Fred Flintstone says, "Can you and Kat dab on stream, please?"
I'm not dabbing. I swear.
Okay. Just Gamer John cheered. He says, "Top of the morning to Phil, a 10-year legacy. Congratulations. Worst of all, YouTube tried to shut down your channel. DSPGaming is safe, though. Moments before the channel went away, I was just watching some videos of yours. 2018 has been all right for you, apart from that bullshit. Baxter says hello." Everyone knows the story of how this year has gone. There's been a lot of really good stuff. I mean, Kat moving in, being here with me, and us having a life together. Well, obviously the biggest positive. And yes, streaming's been going good this year, but there's been negative shit too. Everyone knows about the tax situation and everything going on. So, you know, you take the good with the bad and you try to make the best of it, I guess, right? But thank you for the cheer. Now Anonysaurus cheers, says, "Dab!" Popsicolo cheers, he says, "Dab!" Sonic Fighter cheered. He says, "How does it feel to be dating someone who is part of the greatest YouTube duo ever?" And Phil and John, rest in peace, John. Did you ever watch the old school videos of me and John?
I did watch some of them.
But you never actually watched it actively, like during its heyday, right?
No,
no. Like you said, The Evil Within was the first thing you saw, and you kind of watched after that.
Yeah, it was
right?
later.
So that was after John. That was when I moved here. Was when I played The Evil Within. So actually, you mostly watch stuff
newer,
the newer era of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Empress Wagons cheers, said, "Dab!"
They really want you to dab.
Yes. Deacon Moss cheers, says, "Cat, help me, I've smoked too much marijuana." See what you did? You condoned him smoking, and now he smokes too much. Now what's he going to do?
I don't know. I mean...
V. Dante cheered, says, "Dab." Sophia Rain cheered, said, "Dab." Infinite says, "Dab." Hydrocarbon cheers, says, "Cat, what's your favorite fast food?" Do you have a favorite kind of fast food?
No, fast food is... I mean... Okay, Arby's. I would say they're my favorite fast food because it's not just like greasy,
fried food. It's slow roasted meat.
I mean, some of their food, obviously, but
their curly fries are delicious, but they're greasy as hell.
Yeah, right. But their sandwiches are pretty good.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
But I don't like to eat a lot of fast food anyway.
Yeah, we don't. At most, we eat once a week. Will we eat any fast food? At most. So.
Yeah.
Johnny Saurus Rex wants a dab from both of us, and Deacon Moss wants a dab. As you can tell, we're not dabbing. MTC Dude said, "You said you never dab again. Would you do it as a special occasion with Kat?" Not tonight. Master Saru tipped $1. He says, "Hey, Kat, have you played Splatoon? What about Smash Brothers? What are some of your favorite Nintendo games? My favorites are Kirby and Earthbound."
I've never... Okay, I'm trying to think. I haven't played Nintendo games in a really long time, and so when I was a kid, obviously I played a lot of Nintendo games, and Earthbound was one of them. But I don't play modern Nintendo games because I'm not really super interested in them as much as other games. It's the best way I can explain it.
So you didn't ever play Splatoon before, and you never played Smash Brothers before?
I have played Smash Brothers.
You did play Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Splatoon looks fun. I've watched other people play it, but I've never played it myself. It does look fun, but not a huge, Nintendo... I mean, okay, I shouldn't say I'm not a huge Nintendo fan, because obviously I am. I just don't like the current Nintendo.
You like classics.
Yeah.
Just like me. Grew up with the classics.
Yeah.
The current stuff's good, but... I really feel Nintendo doesn't have the same... They're not synonymous with gaming greatness like they used to be.
Right, that's a good...
In their heyday, they were the big guys, the number one, and now they're kind of they're still there, but everyone else... You want to play the greater games, you're going to play them on another console.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, excuse me. Big Balls Ballsley actually says that hash-slinging slasher was a SpongeBob reference.
Oh, well.
So you didn't get it.
No.
And I definitely didn't get it. Iconic Christian cheered. He says, "Phil, how's it going? How are you liking Mario Tennis Aces so far, and are you planning on playing more?" Yes, I will be playing it on Monday. If I cannot progress with the story, because at this point I tried beating this guy for half an hour, this blooper, and I couldn't, then I guess I'll try the game online and do some multiplayer. But for the most part, I was entertained because the story was interesting.
Yeah. But
then all of a sudden there was a giant difficulty spike out of nowhere, and that's where I'm kind of stuck. So. Jay Kramer is now saying personal stuff. We're just going to ignore the stupidity. Personal questions and stuff are not going to be, abided by here on stream. Couch Brotato did an 80-bit cheer and says, "Have a fecking potato, Phil." Okay. Couch Potato. No, excuse me. Couch Brotato. Infinite did a 100th cheer, and he says, what is the meaning of life? I don't think anyone has that answer. But, what was his name? The guy who wrote the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, right? Said that the answer was 42. But everyone said, well, that was the answer. Then what's the question that it's answering? That has to do with the meaning of life. And that was like one of the big mysteries of the book series was, we know the answer, but what's the question it's answering that explains life? But anyway, that was just random. Bitch Ass Floyd tipped $1. He says, I tried to block, but it didn't work. Hydrocarbon did a 25-bit cheer. Says, Phil and Kat, what are your favorite movie genres? Okay, so as you've said, you really like action-style movies.
Yeah.
Lots of action, explosions, fighting, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any other genres of movies in particular that you like more, or would you just say action is like your favorite?
That's my top favorite genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, horror movies, and when it comes to like epic style movies, like for example the Lord of the Rings movies, I really enjoyed. But I'm the guy. I'm a movie buff. Like I like a lot of movies. I like certain dramas, comedies. You know, I mean, like I said, probably the one genre that I hate rom-coms. I hate romantic comedies.
I don't
They're
like
stupid.
those either. They are stupid.
But outside of that, you know, pretty much any other movie genre I'm into. So that's why, you know, getting something like when I got Netflix last year, it's really cool that I get so many variety of movies and stuff from there on a monthly basis to watch. Pretty neat. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi has challenged us. He says, can you identify... Oh, hold on. Scrolled off the screen. Can you name this movie by the famous quote, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." Do you know the movie?
No.
You don't know it. I know it.
Not at the top of my head, no, I don't.
The Princess Bride, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's been years since I watched that movie, but that's a good movie as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the other quote, the big one? Inconceivable! That's the other one, the bald guy. Inconceivable!
Oh, yeah.
You hear it in all the memes and everything. Okay, Spawn Killer did 100. Try this again. Spawn Killer tipped $1. He says, Kat, do you watch wrestling?
I watched it that one time.
One time, right.
And it was entertaining to say the least. At least with the dudes like
entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like, see, yeah. You haven't grown up with it. You didn't watch. You watched it. It was very interesting because Kat has never seen it, and she watches it completely out of context, not knowing any of the plot lines, not knowing anything about how it works, and she's like, it's just guys are like picking themselves up and slamming themselves down, and then they act like it hurts. Like overreact. A guy walks over, he hits him on the elbow. The guy's like, my elbow. I'm like, yeah, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But the thing is, for people who watched it for years, like we just see that, and it's like we're desensitized to it, you know. Yeah. So we see the ridiculousness, and we don't identify it. And then you watch it for the first time, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? Like this is so stupid. The guy like boinks him in the eyes, like like his eyeballs coming out and shit, right? But I agree. You know, she has a good point. Is that it really is over-exaggerated fighting. All right, let's see here. Kozatov tipped $1, and I'm not going to read what he says. He's talking about being a mod, something stupid. Fallen1570 did a 1002-bit cheer to become the top cheer for tonight. I will update the leaderboard in a moment. He says, last cheer before I go to bed, just wanted to say it's nice getting to know you, Kat, and I'm really happy for the both of you. And my last few words, my last few cheers, Army is what the BTS fans are called.
Right, yeah, I know that.
So when he said Army, we didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah. That's what he was talking about.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that, and it must, you know.
Well, now, yeah, that makes, okay.
It was out of context, so we didn't get it. Now I guess we get it, so there you go. All right, so that was Fallen1570. Thank you, Fallen1570. You have the top cheer, 1002 bits. Thank you very much. Oops, I have 2 parentheses for some reason. Let's get rid of that. All right, very nice. Continuing on. Hope you guys are liking the stream so far. The Doppelganger. Cheers. This question for both Kat and Phil. Who's the best Persona 5 waifu? I never understood that.
I don't get it either.
Why do people have to, like, find a girl in an anime or a girl in a game and say, that's my waifu, you know? Like, I was never, you know, I'm a very American guy. I'm not I know it's a derogatory term, but you know how people say you're an otaku or a weeaboo or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm not into that stuff. I would never say, oh, this is the one girl who I like better. It's a game. They're not real, you know? I don't think like that, so. Okay. Third Eye the Third Cheer says, if a movie was made about Phil's life, which actor would you like Phil to play Phil?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know who would fit the role.
Nobody.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, of course. he fits the role to a T. Yes. Hydrocarbon cheered. He says, Phil, Kat, what are your favorite movies of all time? Do you have any overall of all time favorite movies?
Jeez. I've seen like a million movies. It's hard to pick.
So you really don't have one? Do you have a favorite series, maybe, or
like TV series?
No, movie series, like a series, like a franchise of movies. Like I mentioned, Lord of the Rings. I would say yes, the Lord of the Rings movies, the original trilogy. The Hobbit's okay. I like the original trilogy more.
Yeah, I would say that definitely the Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any? Well, you already mentioned John Wick.
Yeah, obviously.
So you already said that.
Yeah.
For me, it's Ghostbusters is my favorite overall comedy of all time. It's hard to say drama because I've seen good, Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, Schindler's List. There's a lot of good ones, and of course Citizen Kane, which a lot of people don't watch, is an amazing movie.
The Last Samurai.
You like The Last Samurai? That's correct. We watched that last month together.
That's one of my
a good movie.
favorite movies. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Fred Flintstone cheered. He says, "Does Kat know about the penne meme and what pizza do you prefer?" See,
I don't get it. What?
Oh, well, I told you. I found out what. Didn't I tell you I found out what it was finally? So, on stream, someone had either cheered or whatever, and it asked me, what's my favorite pasta? And I said, I like short pasta, small pasta, not noodles, because the noodles, like a spaghetti or linguine, is sloppy. You go to eat it, you'll get sauce all over. But if you eat a short pasta, it's easy to eat. And so I think someone else, do you have a specific one? I said penne or something like that, you know. So apparently, if you didn't know, the word penne in Spanish means penis. So I said, I like penis because it's easy to eat. It's like 5-year-old humor, right? When you finally get the explanation, you're like, what? That's what it was all this time?
That's stupid to me. That's not...
Yeah, it's dumb. Like obviously that's not the reference it was in. It's such a stupid thing that a child would say.
Yeah, it really is dumb.
Okay.
Okay.
Great Waru cheered and said, any chance of you and Kat doing co-op streams? You could get the Divinity games to play. We've already answered this. Sorry, you probably joined late. We already said there's really nothing so far that we've wanted to do co-op, but a good suggestion on the stream tonight was when the new Wolfenstein game comes out. That might be one that we look to do co-op.
Yeah.
Hellthurian did 100-bit cheery and asks, have you watched any New Japan Pro Wrestling? There's English commentary. If you don't know, by far it's the best out there. Obviously, your answer is going to be no. You've never seen New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've never seen it. I've never seen it either. Like, I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually watched a show of New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's so much wrestling now available. I mean, it's crazy the amount that's out there. You got WWE has 1 million shows a week. There's New Japan. There's TNA. There's Ring of Honor. And there's just too much. Like, do I like wrestling? Sure. Do I like wrestling enough that every night all I watch is wrestling? No, I want to do other stuff too, and that's the problem is there's so much of it. To even keep up just with WWE, you have to watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live, the other random pay-per-view shows. It's like, how much is too much? So no, I don't watch New Japan, although I have heard really good things about it, and I hear that you know, really great talent there. Okay, Truck Monkey K cheered and said, as a biology grad student and a follower of yours since your Point Lookout playthrough back in 2009, have you ever had an interest in biology? Not really. No, never in my life have I thought about I want to study biology or anything like that. But thank you for the cheer. Excuse me. Nick tipped $1. Okay. And he says, do you know the difference between the action adventure and action adventure genres? So there's an action genre, an adventure genre, and then there's an action adventure genre. I'm sure there's probably some kind of like specifications, especially when it comes to like awards and season and stuff. They probably have these ridiculous things, but anyway, I don't know the difference, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So Jay Kramer, I ignored his cheer earlier because he was asking personal questions. Now he says, were you embarrassed the first time that Kat noticed you enjoying wrestling? My girl would think I need a helmet and a bib and disown me if she knew that I watched wrestling.
What?
Were you embarrassed? Were you horribly embarrassed? Or what? No, I guess was I horribly embarrassed when I found out that you found out that I watched wrestling? I mean, so here's the thing. Some people have conceptions about wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Only dumbass people or hicks watch it, right? It's like, you know, the dumbest, lowest... the thing they always put on the internet, there's this guy. You've probably never seen it. It was a meme like 5 years ago. The guy, he's at a freaking, in like a wrestling, like a bingo hall, you know, and there's wrestling going on. And then he goes, it's real to me, damn it. And he's crying, you know.
Wow.
And it's like, you know, that's like, everyone thinks that's a typical wrestling fan, some complete moron who thinks that wrestling's real or whatever. Wrestling is entertaining if you don't take it super seriously. And, you know, I used to do a commentary show about wrestling, where it was hard to even keep doing the show because honestly I didn't want to take wrestling so seriously. And now that I don't do that commentary show anymore, I actually enjoy wrestling more because I don't have to micro fucking analyze everything I see. If something's stupid, I say, wow, that was stupid. If something's funny, wow, that was pretty good. And sometimes things fall flat and I laugh about them like everybody else. Sometimes I'll make a comment on Twitter about what I think about wrestling, but I don't take it super seriously, you know? It's not my end-all be-all. I'm not here on stream every day wearing wrestling shirts and fucking talking about wrestling, you know what I mean?
Not obsessed with it.
Right. It's one little thing that I like in my life, but it's not the end-all be-all, so.
Yeah.
Johnny Saurus Rex cheered 50 bits. He says, last year before I go to sleep. Great stream tonight. Best of luck to you and Kat in the future. And forget to hate and stay happy, you two. Thank you, Johnny. I have no idea. I got an anonymous dollar here from someone talking about some voice call, and I have no idea what it is. Probably some idiot trying to get attention, so I'm going to ignore it. Ja Peach 1 cheered and says, Jimin is a fashion icon, though, Kat. How can you not stan honestly, sis? Well, what do you have to say for yourself? I have no idea what's going on. Anonymosaurus Rex cheered to say, can I remix Kat's audio into a song for pre-streams? You know, people are going to do everything with this stream tonight anyway. It's going to be every piece will be micro-analyzed.
Art.
They'll take what I said about Penne and say out of context to make it sound like, you know what I mean? Everything's going to be done. So do whatever you want, I guess. It's not like we can prevent anyone from doing anything anyway.
Yeah.
Toby the Fluffy Dog tipped $1 and says that we forgot to feed him last night.
What?
Jay Kramer cheered again. He says, Kat, did you know that Phil's actual name is Dave?
Really?
Emperor Swag is like, keep moving along. Everybody sees a stupid one, just keep moving along. Emperor Swag is cheered. He says, Kat, do you have any pets growing up? I never had any growing up, but I wish that I did.
I had all kinds of pets growing up. I had dogs, cats, hamsters, birds, fish.
All at once?
No.
The whole house was just full of animals everywhere. Wall-to-wall animals.
My favorite animal, is our cats, obviously. So, one day, if things get better, maybe
maybe we can get one.
Yeah.
Woomy Cheer says, I cannot open my cheese string. Please send help.
Okay.
What do you think about it? Cheese strings? Are they hard to open?
Sometimes.
Okay. Biology Bob tipped $1 and asked, Kate, do you like golf?
Do I like golf?
Do you like golf?
No, I think it's
You're
boring.
a big fan of golf, right? Phil Mickelson is your favorite?
Golf is like the worst sport ever, if it's even a sport.
Okay, then. Well, there you go. You got the complete polar opposite answer. Right. Spawn Killer tipped $1. He says, Phil, who's your favorite comedic actors? Mine is John Candy and Chris Farley. I would agree with you on John Candy. I would also say Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, oh, God. Why am I having a brain fart? Fuck. See, I grew up in the 80s. So for me, the 80s guys are the biggest ones, right? When I think comedies, I think of the people who were in Animal House, the people who were in Ghostbusters, Stripes. You know, those kinds of movies are the movies that, boom, they immediately strike me in my head as comedy. So those are anyone who's in those movies are, like me, the biggest comedic actors. Nick tipped $1 and says, action movies means reactionary... Oh, he's talking about games. Action genre is reactionary gameplay like shooters, fighters, or platformers. Adventure is narrative experiences where action is substituted with puzzles and exploration. Think David Cage games. Action adventure is a mix between the two like Uncharted or Half-Life 2. Okay. Chewbacca Cheery says, did Kat hear about the infamous accident on stream? Of course. I mean, how could you not? You know what I mean? Especially you said you were a fan, so obviously you know. You know what I mean?
Why is this a big deal?
Because some people, they can't get over it. You know what I mean? How could you ever get over something like that? Because it was something stupid and silly. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny, you know? I mean, yeah, is it embarrassing? But it wasn't something that I was going to, forever make it be my be-all and end-all, you know? Someone might have done that, but no, I move on, so.
Yeah.
Fred Flintstone Charity says, if you can one thing and only one thing for free, what will it be? I don't know what you mean. Maybe if you could get one thing?
Probably.
Or if you could do one thing for free? You got to rephrase. Hydrocarbon Cheery says, Phil, I know you don't eat much fast food, but what's your favorite burger joint of all time? I mean, if you're talking fast food level, I'd say Wendy's is probably better than most of the other places like Burger King, McDonald's, that kind of stuff. If you're talking a step up, then Five Guys and Habit Burger are really good. If you're talking top of the line burger joint, I mean, now you've got places like Red Robin and other places. I don't know. I don't have an overall, this is the place I go to burgers, you know, definitively place. So. All right. By the way, guys, we've now been on stream for an hour and a half. We're going to start to wind down. All right. Probably another 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to call it quits. Plus, we got a lot of fucking sand to clean up here on the floor.
Yep.
So, we're going to be calling quits in about 10, 15 minutes. So, get your last questions in now before we go offline. Shout out to Bowl of Bran. Bowl of Bran, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for the sub, Bowl of Bran. Appreciate that. Ice14, cheers, says, what are your thoughts on the JQ? Don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know the JQ? I don't know the JQ. Okay. Hydrocarbon cheers says, thank you for answering all my questions. It still sucks I don't have a girlfriend, but tonight, both of you were my girlfriends. So there you go. Jay Kramer said he apologizes for fucking with me tonight. So for your rain cheers says, hi Cat, do you like bowling, paintball, or soccer at all? I
like bowling, and I've always wanted to try paintball. Have you played paintball before?
I've never played paintball. No.
I've been interested in it.
Never.
To try it out. I don't care about soccer.
No.
No.
Never played soccer?
Well, I played it when I was like really little, but just for fun. But
so you're never into like sports? You were on a sports team or anything like that?
Not a huge no.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I lost my place here. Anonysaurus Rex cheered. He says, is the Scarface disc still under the couch? No, when we cleaned up the office a few months ago, we picked it up from behind the couch, and it's over there now in a case somewhere.
Yeah, I vacuumed it.
Yeah.
Remember I vacuumed it?
Yeah, you were vacuuming back there, and...
Yeah.
What is this? Infinite55 did a 100-bit cheer. He says, question for both of you. If you had a time machine, what period of human history would you go back to?
I wouldn't want to go back in any history.
No, you don't care. Screw it. Screw the past. Would you want to go forward? Would you want to see the future?
No.
No. So you just want to be where we are. You wouldn't care.
Yeah.
You would destroy the machine for fear that someone would misuse it and destroy the time stream. You'd immediately just destroy it.
Of course. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I don't know. I mean, what period of human history would you want to go back to? The thing is, we tend to romanticize stuff, right? We tend to, oh man, I wish I could go back to Renaissance Italy, where everyone was an artist, and I want to go back to ancient Greece when there was the emergence of modern philosophy and the modern government, and, you know, the first people who voted on their leaders and stuff, or, you know, I want to go to when the colonies were started, or I was never like a history buff. Honestly, like, I never was, and it was never a big deal for me. So, like, I don't think about that stuff. And, you know, to go back in time, you could screw with the time stream, right? So would you want to fuck with everything and come back to a world where everyone's made of fucking, you know, I don't know, shoe polish or something? You know, you don't want to fuck with the things to screw everything up. So I probably would not use it either. We got a troll anonymous $3 tip I'm not going to read. But then we got a $20 anonymous tip that was actually a nice one. This tip says, I had this sitting here doing nothing. I could have given it someplace better, but I think this is the best place for the money. So thank you for an anonymous $20 tip. That was really nice of you. And Super Player 2 just did a... Super Player 2 just subscribed to the channel. So, first of all, this anonymous $20 tip is the top tip of the night. Let's get that up there. 20 bucks. And what I actually want to do, while I'm on the subject, because we got a lot of new subs tonight. Oh, I don't want to click that. I accidentally opened a browser here. I want to see how many subs we're up to, because I want to update the sub count here. We are up to... Wow, we're down to... We lost subs. It's hilarious, because you saw we got a lot of new subs tonight. We're down to 504. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have checked. All right, let's see if there's anything else to finish tonight. We've got a tip from Nick. He says, what's it like living in a dual income relationship? Are there responsibilities that each person takes care of? Do you feel that some relationships suffer from feeling like they're taken advantage of and making the other person pay for stuff? I mean, the way it works is basically, you know, everything here already was in my name, right? When you moved in, obviously, everything was going to be in my name. But, you know, Kat helps out with things around the house. You help with money when I need help with that, you know. And it's a nice thing to have someone who lives with you and supports you and wants to share their responsibilities. It is, because it's hard to be by yourself and do everything by yourself, you know what I mean? At least that's how I feel. Like, I like that. I like that we share stuff, and that I don't feel like, for example, one night you might be cooking, but then one night I might cook. And that way there's no pressure on us that every fucking day we gotta be the person to do the one thing. You know what I mean? And I try to help out cleaning, although you primarily do most of the cleaning. I try to help out with cleaning when we can. And, you know, there's certain things that I'm slightly better at and certain things that obviously you're accustomed to be better at. And we try to focus on what we're good at as specialties or whatever. But, you know, sharing the responsibilities is a good thing. It really is. Anything else you want to say on that, or do you agree?
No, I agree. I agree.
Uno Andom cheered and said, "Who's your favorite artist?" Mine is John Singer Sargent. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a favorite artist. Then he says, "You're the only streamer I trust with these bits. I got scammed by Wings." These are all memes of other people, so I'm just going to ignore it. Just Gamer John cheered. He says, "Cat, you look like you've been hitting the gym. What type of workouts do you do? Keep smiling and stay beautiful."
Actually, I've been going to the gym like several times a week now because I just got a gym membership like, was it 3 weeks ago or something? Or something like that. So I've been trying to go at least... Well, I try to go like every other day at least, and I've been feeling a lot better.
Yeah, good.
So,
Fred Flintstone cheered. He said, "Get him out of here." V Dante cheered. He says, "One of your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes." Oh boy, put the cookie down. Wow, get to the chopper. Do you have any favorite Arnold quotes from action movies with Arnold?
I like them all.
You like them all. You don't have there's not one you say all the time?
No.
No. All right, Kula cheers. Says, "Thanks for the stream tonight. I enjoyed watching you too." Thank you, Kula, for the support tonight. Anonymosaurus Rex wants to know, how's the bamboo plant? Well, there's actually 3 bamboo plants. Bamboo? When I started last year, I bought 4 bamboo. I can't say it.
Bamboo.
When I bought 4 bamboo plants. There we go. One of them, I told you guys last year, got infested with freaking spiders. So that one I had to get rid of.
That.
Then I had 3 that I had in the bedroom. Sadly, one of the bamboo shoots died out of nowhere, which is weird because I water them all at the same time. So it's not like, oh, you didn't water the plant and it died. No, only one of the 3 shoots and one of them died. So I had to get rid of it because it starts to decay and everything. So I got a cheap replacement. So we still got 3 bamboo plants in the bedroom. They're really nice and they're all doing all right. Okay. Emperor Swaggins did a 50-bit cheer. He says, "I really enjoyed the stream tonight. Hopefully you can do this more often. This is why I love being a part of the philanthropist community. I wish you 2 the best and have a good night." Thank you, Emperor Swaggins. Okay. MTC Dude cheered. He says, "Have you set up a Muxy leaderboard for OBS?" I'm not sure what you mean like this to automatically update? I had one and I couldn't figure out how to make it work. Like I had it and it would not run. I had it. It was like erroring and not working properly, and I never bothered to figure it out. Okay. Oh yeah, here you go. So Jay Kramer says, so the real meme, the detractor meme, is not that you're imprisoned, but that you actually don't live with me. You just visit from time to time, so that I can never show you because you actually physically don't live here.
Okay, that makes so much sense, but...
Why would it even matter? What does that even matter?
So, I don't go on his streams because I have nothing to do with his streams. And so that means I don't live here because I'm not on... None of that makes any...
No, it doesn't make any sense. It's like we said. My streams and my gameplay are my business product, right? I provide a product and service to you guys. You guys watch, right? And you cheer, sub, tip. You watch the videos on YouTube via ad revenue and other means. I make money, right? Kat is not part of that. Maybe eventually she will be if we decide to do a co-op playthrough. But why does she have to impose herself on this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. And the bottom line is, as I told you guys, since we really have not done a lot of revealing of stuff that we do personally outside of very, minute references here or there, when I tell you guys maybe something we did on a weekend, we're good. We haven't been trolled. We haven't been attacked, right? We haven't been bothered by people doing negative shit, and then we want to keep it that way. So that's why you don't constantly see Kat on the streams. You don't see us going out and vlogging if we're going to do something on a weekend, because we don't want people up in our shit like they have been previously in my life. I know I don't want to go back there, so. Woomy cheers. So what motorcycle are you going to get when you wanted to join that 1% club? What are you talking about? I don't know. Coral Guy did 100-bit cheer. He says, "See you next time at the next Midwestern Air Hockey Championships. Good night and good luck." And Kevin the Almighty did 100-bit cheer and said, "Great stream as usual." All right, guys, I think, unless there's anything notable in the stream chat, I think this is a good place to end the stream. So I think I want to say thank you, obviously, to everyone tonight. You guys were incredibly supportive with cheers, subs, and tips. Thank you guys for that. And now I think it's time for us to clean up this mess.
Yeah.
And we'll upload this video to YouTube for those who couldn't be here live. And we'll go from there. Now, how often will I be doing a stream like this? I don't know. Real talk, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it moving forward once or twice a month. Maybe I won't. If you guys really liked this event and you want to see it happen again, we could do more stuff like this in the future, okay? It's just I don't want to promise you the world and then Kat ends up being busy, or, you know, I have a ton of gameplay to do, a ton of games, and I don't have time to do it. I think for an opportunity to do this kind of thing from time to time when there's nothing going on, right?
Yeah.
It's something nice to do. But this isn't something that we're going to commit to and say, we're doing it every week or whatever, you know? So please don't jump the gun. But let us know, obviously, what you thought of the video via social media. Email me, post on the forums, you know, various methods, stream chat. And, you know, maybe we'll consider doing it more in the future. Final shout-outs here. Woomy cheered and said, I heard you were going to get a Grom, you squid. We don't know what you're talking about. It's probably a Splatoon reference. Nick tipped $1. He said, I would never use a time machine because despite all my hardships or how things could have played out differently, I would be erasing the good times too. Insightful way to think about it. Kate cheers. It's a funny story that people thought I was Kat and harassed me, but it was nice to meet the other Kate. Love Nurse Kate. Spawn Killer tipped $1 and said, Phil and Kat, wish Back to the Future movie is your favorite. Have you seen the Back to the Future movies?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but I have.
Do you remember any of them to have a favorite?
It's been a really long time.
Yeah.
So.
I think most people say 2. They like 2 because it has the future stuff. But I actually like 1 because it lays down the whole groundwork for everything. And I like it when he goes back in time. He plays the guitar on the stage with his parents and everything. It's pretty cool. Gunga 900 cheered and said, I just wanted to say I enjoyed your cake eating stream. Oh God, remember when I ate the birthday cake on stream?
Yeah.
And Kat, do you like spicy Italian sausage? Yeah. There you go. You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Chewbacca cheered and said, ask Kat what she thinks of a soap goal where you paint her hair blue like Ninja and shave my eyebrows and wait. No, if I paint my hair blue and shave my eyebrows.
What?
Anyway, Anonymosaurus Rex cheered and says, I'm not doing that either. And Woomy cheered and says, it was fun chatting with you too. No, I was using the motorcycle lingo for squid. Look it up. All right, see, we didn't know what the hell you were talking about. All right, we got to get out of here, guys. Thank you for a good stream. Thanks for all your support tonight. Like I said, perhaps moving forward, we'll do this more often. No promises. I'm going to upload this right now to YouTube. Tomorrow's my day off. Won't see you guys on Saturday, but I'll see you on Sunday. All right, guys? So thanks. Have a good weekend. Get caught up on all the videos from this week. Anything you want to say to end here?
I had a lot of fun tonight. It was really fun. It was entertaining. There was some weird fucking shit in the stream chat, but there was also some really cool, nice stuff in the stream chat as well. So.
I told you. Now, you saw there was a mix, right? But you noticed there was a lot of positive stuff.
Yeah, there wasn't... I mean, the trolls that were in there, I mean, I didn't even notice them, to be honest.
Right. So. It wasn't like it was a bunch of nasty shit constantly, which is good. Like I said, my mods do a good job.
Yeah.
Unlike with the cesspool that used to be YouTube comments before I turned them off, the streams end up being pretty entertaining. So I would like to say thanks to all you guys.
Yeah.
Not only for your support tonight, but for being nice and positive and, you know, hanging out with us.
Yeah, it's much appreciated.
All right, guys. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on Sunday, all right?
See you later.
Peace out.